All right, we are in beautiful Oakville, Missouri on another one of my vinyl gigs here. Pretty good sized job. What I wanted to discuss today, this is another video for the DIYer, the homeowner, someone that's trying to do some flooring on their own. We're going to talk about jam coverage. So you always want jam coverage when you're installing a new floor. I don't care if it's vinyl, ceramic, hardwood, linoleum, whatever it is. And what do I mean by jam coverage? So this is my new material that I'm going to be installing on this job. This is a scrap piece of material, and I'll explain why. When you get up to a jam, you don't want to sit there and try to cut it as tight as you can and maybe squeeze some caulk in there. No, you want the jam to ride plush on top of the floor, to look almost as though this flooring was installed first and then the jam. That gives it the most professional look that you can obtain. So there's two different tools you can use to do this. You can use an actual jam saw, or you can use a multi-tool, which is what I have here. You'll want to grab a scrap piece of material I have right here. Cut a number of jams, as you can see with it already. You want to make sure this area is free of any debris, any carpet staples, just nothing underneath it that's going to get between your scrap piece of material and the existing floor or the subfloor. Because this is how you're going to get your height. Because you don't want to cut your jam up too high, but you definitely you don't want it to be too low that you can't get your material up underneath it. Whenever you are cutting the jam, when you're using the multi-tool, that is, I'm just going to let it ride right on top like that and keep it straight. I'm not going to tilt it upwards. I'm not going to cock it in all kind of funny ways. You just let it sit right there and you move along. And when you're done, you will get a plush look like that. And it will look like the floor was before the jam. So I am going to put you guys right here in a work bag, tucking you in a work bag that's on top of a bucket of all-purpose. Gotta like that. I can get it in there right now. All right, put my handy-dandy glove on. I want to nick up these beautiful working man hands of mine. All right, here we go. All right, now we have the jam cut. And when I come through and I'm installing my floor, I can get right up underneath the jam and it looks like it's supposed to look. A nice plush finish. Gotta love it. So that's my little DIY flooring tip of the day. Everybody stay blessed. Tell someone you love that you love them. And try and be happy. Bye.